What the call?
And the runners now about to be invited forward. And they're off. They jump away, dropped in at the back of the field. It's Miss Marple as they go towards the first fence, which is just taken out of view. This is the Latimer Hinks restricted race, 3 miles ahead of them. And counting them, yeah, all 9 still remain as they now head on towards the second fence. Slightly longer run to this second fence, so we'll see them across it. Field stretched out by around about 15 lengths in the early stages. They're being led by Getupearly and Nick Orpwood, going on down towards this second fence, and hops over by about 3/4 of a length. All over it safely. Second place around the outside is Charlie Ballou, Thomas Easterby, the orange cap, and close up in behind them is My Caroline as they now swing on into the home straight for the first time. Not too far away is Guess What, who's in the colour change, the maroon and pink checks, positioned a little bit wider out, with the grey titanium bullet in amongst runners, and over to the inside Victor Thompson's Lock Freezer as they now race on to the middle fence in the home run. And as they come to jump it, once again all landing safely. At the back end of the field early on is Follow the Leader, who's in a yellow coloured jacket, racing on in front of Wizard Wonder, whose mother did extremely well at this track several years ago as a multiple course winner. And at the moment, the only one behind Wizard Wonder is It's Miss Marple, and It's Miss Marple is going to be the first to exit the contest, going no further. Didn't really take to it over the first few jumps, and Pippa Brown already content enough to call it a day. So It's Miss Marple is out of the race. The other 8 continue towards an open ditch. And as they cross it, all landing safely, and as was the case at one of the earlier fences, Charlie Ballou is in the blue and orange colours up to the outside, just having a little bit of a wander going into the fence, just thinking about it from time to time. But remains handy, is currently racing in third, just up in behind both My Caroline, who's in the yellow and grey colours, and Getupearly over to the inside. My Caroline from Getupearly, Charlie Ballou is in third, Titanium Bullet is in fourth, and then Lock Freezer from Follow the Leader. And as they come to jump over the next playing fence, the back couple to take it were Guess What and Wizard Wonder. On they run now through their point of departure. And once again, the next fence will be taken out of sight. The next fence which we will see them jump will be the Feed Warehouse Limited sponsored obstacle on the run back towards the home straight and the halfway point. My Caroline, who's got quite warm beforehand, showing up ahead here under Jack Teal, and leading them now on towards the last of the fences going down this stretch. From in second position, Getupearly, and they're being chased by Charlie Ballou, who's lost at no further ground. May have got in a little bit close to that one though, as they now head right-handed back on into the home straight. The Country and Commercial Finance Limited sponsored fence will be next. And those who remain, maybe just tightening ranks a little bit here, with now only 7 to 8 lengths covering them all. All safely over the next. A blunder though in rear from Wizard Wonder. John Dawson sitting tight as they now race down to the middle fence in the home straight, and it is My Caroline, the grey sleeves, meeting it on a good stride and jumping well. From along the inside, Getupearly, they continue as the 2 leaders. Charlie Ballou remains in third. Follow the Leader now improving a bit over to the inside as they tightly grouped took the fence in front of us and head on down past the Hillcross Furniture sponsored finish. They have a circuit left to travel in this, the Latimer Hinks restricted race, and there's only around about 6 or 7 lengths covering those who remain. Getupearly then taking them on to the final open ditch with Charlie Ballou for immediate company on the outside as they come to take this, with over towards the inside Follow the Leader, recent winner down at Bedale, making ground all the while under Joe Wright, and still competitive is My Caroline around the outside, with Guess What following, and then comes Titanium Bullet in front of Wizard Wonder. And Wizard Wonder just moving on in front of Lock Freezer, who's now dropped back to be the overall back marker, but only just, and once again now moves on in front of Wizard Wonder as they run into the back straight. Coming now to a plain fence, and as they lift off, all landing safely, with back in front then Getupearly in the hands of Nick Orpwood, taking them through their point of departure, more than a length in front. Being chased still by Charlie Ballou, who's never been too far away as they race now away from the next plain fence. Racing in third is Follow the Leader, who's still going well under Joe Wright, and then a 3-length break back to Guess What, and the ridden along by Caroline, who's just slipped back a little bit as they now make the run towards the fourth fence from home, and the race now really unfolding in earnest, with Getupearly pressed on the outside by Charlie Ballou, whose rider was hailing a cab there, but got away with the error and is just a neck or so behind. So in the red and yellow jacket, Getupearly, blue and orange to the outside, Charlie Ballou, and in the yellow jacket, Follow the Leader is indeed following the two leaders and going well to the inside. Getupearly over 3 out with the lead. Again, Charlie Ballou's jumping rather lets him down, and now the danger to Getupearly appears to be Follow the Leader, who's away to the left-hand side. Heading down towards the second last, Getupearly joined by Follow the Leader. They are a long way in front now of in a third position, battling away Titanium Bullet, but it concerns 2 of them going to the last, and Getupearly continues to respond, is over the final fence by 2 lengths over Follow the Leader, who's trying hard to throw down a challenge, but it's only a short run in for home, and Getupearly, always prominent under Nick Orpwood, sees it out well. From in second position, Follow the Leader, with through for third Titanium Bullet in front of Lock Freezer, further back to Guess What, and they were chased in by Mike Caroline. Charlie Ballou was pulled up late.